Magdalena WW, can you talk a bit more? Can you talk a bit about the pre and post COVID scripts and the changes made? Yeah. I guess I'm allowed to do this now. Well, no one's told me not to. They can't fire me anymore because the show's already over. Can you talk about the pre and post COVID scripts and the changes made? So the biggest deal with the post COVID scripts is that when COVID happened and when we got back to Canada, there was a mandatory 2-week quarantine. And so we had to, and as a matter of fact, the last virtual convention we did, we were both mid-quarantine and we were sitting in our apartments in Canada, and we had like a week left until we were going to film the final 2 episodes of Supernatural. But because of that, there were going to be a lot of beloved characters that were in heaven with us. But that was just, you know, it was just a scene or two. And so when you think about a lot of the other cast that's been a part of the show forever and ever, they have kids and spouses and jobs and mortgages of their own. So you couldn't really ask, you know, Rob and Richard and Samantha Smith and Jeffrey Dean to come sit in a hotel room for 2 weeks just to be in one scene. And so that was the biggest change that I know of. I don't imagine I'll get in trouble for that. Whatever, it's too late anyways. I already said it. So, neener. But yeah, those are the biggest changes, is that the heaven that Dean deserved was filled with a lot of people from Dean's past. As it worked out, it kind of worked out like a happy accident, because the show, again, talking about storytelling in general, the show started out Sam and Dean. That was the show. That was the pilot. That was the first couple of seasons. And it was always about Sam and Dean. And Dean said it himself in the barn, you know, when it comes down to it, it's always been you and me, meaning Sam and Dean. And for it to end like that full circle was pretty magical storytelling. So maybe it ended up the way it should be. And maybe we get all of us together for the reboot.